Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is under it. Makes the play, one away. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Ready now, Andrew McCutchen. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping in, Bryce Harper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Marlins.
Here comes the first pitch.
D.
Line towards center field. Pereira patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He hit over 320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Hit in the air out to left field. After it is McCutchen. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third.
Standing in, Brian Anderson. His past line against Aaron Nola. He brings a more than respectable .357 batting average. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Stepping up to the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. 0-1, here's the pitch. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Ball in.
And that misses inside, 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
1-0 the count. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he fouls this one off. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Bases empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
A ball and a strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before.
One ball and 2 strikes the count. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1. Here's Starlin Castro, his past line against Aaron Nola. He's 0 for 6. Fouled away. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Here's Marcell
The left fielder, Marcell.
First offering on its way. high in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They still trail 1-0. So coming to the plate, Andrew Knapp, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. So digging in now, Aaron Nola. Now here it comes. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
So he sets him down swinging. Aaron Nola goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Anderson is there for it, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order, but they lead it 1. So striding forward now, JT Realmuto, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd sees now in the box. Justin Bour is past line against Aaron Nola. He's got 2 hits in 19 tries. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. This one's down. It's the first hit for the Marlins, and it's going to be for extra bases. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away. Boy, that line drive was a blur off the bat.
Which means it's definitely worth looking at on show track. And how about this for an exit velocity? 116 miles an hour. That's right up there with the fastest we've seen.
Into the box, Jose Fernandez. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and up next the speedy D. Gordon. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. They're down 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Andrew McCutchen, as we begin the top of the 4th. He's set, and the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and McCutchen is set down for out number 1.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think?
Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And he fouls this one off. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And that's into the corner, a foul ball to right. One run, just one hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Now another 1-2 down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning.
Leading off for the Marlins, the right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is off the wall in right field. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. Left center, base hit. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Number 27.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit, lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
Giancarlo Stanton now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this will kick off the base of the wall. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Number 13.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Coming to the plate now, Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. Stanton ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, B-Roll, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in the hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
In now, Marcell Ozuna. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first down. Striding into the box, JT Realmuto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, pulled high in the air out to left field. McCutchen is under it. 2 down. So 2 are gone now in the Miami fourth. And the big left-handed hitting first baseman Justin Bour will bat next. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's right there. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna is going to have room, however, as he makes the catch in deep left center field for the first out. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Here's the first pitch to him. Right there for strike 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Odubel Herrera goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Maikel Franco is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Here's the 0-1. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still trail it here 3-1. So here now's the pitcher, Jose Fernandez. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in once again, D. Gordon. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Line to the right side. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Now batting.
In is Christian Yelich. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back to center fielder. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich as the Marlins have opened up a 4-1 lead.
He might have thought he was going to fool him with a first pitch bender, but he was wrong. He was sitting on that curve and absolutely hammered it way out of here.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson. as he hits one on a line to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Marlins get a run in the inning on this home run from Christian Yelich. 5 innings complete. It's now 4-1 Miami. So next to the plate for the Phils, Andrew.
Leading off for the Phillies, the catcher, Andrew Knapp.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Nick Williams will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Nick Williams.
Now he'll step off. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another shot now. Gene Segura. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw on DeBoer takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Juan Nicasio enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 12, Juan.
Up next for Miami, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Starlin Castro.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Stepping in now, Marcell Ozuna, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. The second for 1, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go, 5-4. Leading off the
for the Phillies, the left fielder, number 22. Andrew McCutcheon.
Nick Anderson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 70, Nick Anderson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. One and one to Andrew McCutchen.
Hey, boys, right here. They've been able to execute, working all four quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
Popped him up. Anderson shading to his right. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Now to the plate, Bryce Harper. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. We're in the seventh now. 4-1 our score to this point. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Rhys Hoskins waits on deck. Now a swing and little pop up here right behind home plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The first baseman, number 17.
Stepping in, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. In there at the knees, strike one.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail it 4-1. Jose Alvarez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Jose Alvarez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Into the box, Justin Bour, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Alvarez has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Harper is there, and he has it for the out. Diaz will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 outs and the base is empty.
Number 3.
Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Ambush tactics right there. But he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Jordan.
In now, D. Gordon. Here's a fly ball, well hit. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break, as that will please the runner at third with 2 gone.
There's one of the disadvantages right there to the ground rule double rule. With the runner on first, more than likely if the ball stays in the ballpark.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High drive deep down the left field line. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Oh, man, when he got the second out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that a word? Who cares? It is now.
Adam Morgan enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Adam Morgan.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Another good inning here for the Marlins. Who says fans don't love their baseball in Miami? More baseball on. Nick Whitgren has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Whitgren, a 27-year-old. He was a 9th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The next 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
1 out, nobody on. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Now another 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping into the box, Maikel Franco. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say,
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Phillies down in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Now at the plate, Starlin Castro. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's 1 for 3.
Baseman, Starlin Castro.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this. So a 2-run shot to left center as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems... Fine, Dero. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
This one also hit deep to left field. And this will bang up against the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Into the box now, Justin Bour. And he puts it on the ground to second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. The tag, and they got him coming back to third.
The pitcher, number 62, Nick.
At the plate, Nick Wickman. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th. After entering Juan Pierre will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9, Juan Pierre.
High in the air down the right field line. but this will wind up being a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go D. Gordon. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's just 2 for 9. He's set. Here it comes. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Next for the Marlins.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Stepping in now, Christian Yelich.
He swings and lines it to left.
That's in there, base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Sir Anthony Dominguez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Batting in the 7th spot, number 58, Sir Anthony Dominguez. Now playing third base and batting 9.
Striding in once again, Brian Anderson. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. First offering on its way. Runner goes for second. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Yelich isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he's safe as they extend their lead even further.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they've posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Now batting, Giancarlo Stanton. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And there's a base hit on the line. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Man, it's been like BP for these guys all game long. Getting production from just about everyone in the lineup. That's the 7th run they plated in this inning alone. There's not much more else to say.
Stepping into the box, Starlin Castro. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. The runner scores from second.
Man, this thing's blown open right here as they've exploded for 8 runs in this inning alone. Everyone knows that offense is contagious. That much is pretty obvious in this one.
Ready to take his hacks again, Marcell Ozuna, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
No balls and a strike to count. Popped him up. Coming on is McCutchen. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So 2 gone now in the Miami 8th. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open. Steve Cishek comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
41, Steve.
First offering on its way to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw, he's in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Philadelphia, the third baseman, Devin Marrero.
Standing in, Devin Marrero. Now here it comes. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Here's the 0-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
The batter, number 2.
Phillies down to their final out now. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
0-1.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Cishek stands 6'6" and throws from the right side. He was a 5th-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
16-1 this evening. The Miami Marlins took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jose Fernandez is credited with the win. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes.